Somebody's going to want to go do a GoFundMe for you, and then somebody's going to be saying, "Oh my gosh, it's so sad that he got 50 years." No, but I mean before that, because in here, there's a statement from your father to the police saying that you didn't want to follow his rules.
Welcome to Justice Court Time.
And 25 CR 008096, State versus Deshavion Cole. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Alvin for the state.
And Ron Ross for respondent.
All right, just one moment, everyone. All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge, and I have reviewed it.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And how do you pronounce your last name?
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Deshavion Cool. Okay. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor, correct.
Mr. Cool, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with tampering or fabricating with physical evidence with intent to impair as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and give you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Cool, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, you get into a habit of saying certain things. So, not that you're a U.S. citizen, but if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you could be deported, denied naturalization, or re-entry into the country. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 8 months.
A year.
Years.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. Off the record, Corporal Izazari. I think this is Guadalupe. They'll answer. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you all have checked the
Yes,
concurrent with?
I'm ready to write it in. I realized after I started that I forgot to write it in.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right. So this is the run concurrent with 2025 CC 008119. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, MRT, the gun safety course, GED or high school diploma, gang evaluation, and ISP and random UAs. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
Good.
State, any evidence?
State offers into evidence states exhibit 1 with
And there are no objections, Judge.
Right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Why were you in Michigan?
That's where I'm from.
All right. So, but no, it says that you left Michigan to come here.
Yeah.
His mother lives here now.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Yes. So,
Yeah, my mother lives here now.
all right. So is she the one who brought you to Michigan with her?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, the reason why I'm asking is because in this, the police asked you, why did you have a gun? And you said because of things that had happened in Michigan.
Oh no, I'm sorry if you misunderstood. If they misunderstood, but it was something that happened here. It was something that happened here. That's why.
So,
May I think I understand a little bit about the background. If I understand correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. He was shot and
Yeah.
then he was sent to Michigan where I think his father lives or a family member lives to.
No, I was shot last year, like after moving here. I lived in Michigan my whole life.
so in Michigan, who lived with you in Michigan?
My father.
All right. So your mom didn't live with you in Michigan.
No, my mom, she did up until 2021. My mother moved here and I moved with my father.
So your mother moved to Texas.
Yes.
And you stayed in Michigan with your father?
Yes, ma'am.
So why did you leave Michigan?
I left Michigan to move here. My mother and my father recently just passed away.
No, but I mean before that, because in here, there's a statement from your father to the police saying that you didn't want to follow his rules in Michigan.
That's
That's what it says in the police report.
I left Michigan because my mother, if she was here, she would tell you, but my mother, she didn't feel that my father was fit to like take care of me.
All right. He's saying that you left because you didn't want to follow his rules. Off the record for a moment. I'm just reading what's in the police
Yes,
report.
ma'am.
So police report is your father is saying that he had previously lost another child by accidentally driving and hitting them.
No,
And then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
that was my mother. That was my little sister on my mother's side.
All right, then this police report is all wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Judge.
No.
It's hard to understand.
No, then the police report isn't written correctly because I'm just reading what is in the police report. And I'm trying to figure out why would you have a gun in your bedroom at your mom's house?
Yeah, that's because, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
That's because last year, after moving from Michigan, I was shot recently here, not in Michigan, here.
And what happened in that case?
I was walking outside my house, like people were shooting at each other. I was caught in the crossfire.
So do you have gang affiliation?
No, man.
All right. So, and what's with all this juvenile stuff?
That was me being a young, dumb kid.
Well, it seems like you're still doing that because I still don't understand why you have a gun in your house. Did you tell your mom there was a gun in the house?
No.
And then your brother gets shot with the gun and you're trying to cover it up. Then your mom ends up getting arrested. And I understand tensions run high, her child's been shot,
Yes,
but you're just bringing chaos to your house.
yes, man. I understand.
How far did you go in school?
To the 10th grade.
All right.
But-
Why?
Oh, it was because like those juvenile cases, I was in school in juvenile. So like out of juvenile school, like 10th grade, but I'm really in the 12th grade right now.
Well, by age, you may be in 12th
No,
grade.
I'm talking
but
about credit work.
Okay. But sometimes by knowledge, not 12th grade. So before you were taken into custody, were you in school?
No, man,
Why not?
because the school year was ending and I just moved here. So my mom and we were moving like a lot of places. So we were trying to find out which school would be best for me.
All right. Why are you all moving in a lot of places?
Because I'm sorry, but I had recently, like I said, I got shot. So we were moving away from there. 'Cause I was going to start school and then I got shot. my mom didn't want me like around because the area we were in was not a good area. So we moved and it was a school right by my house. I actually was starting to go.
All right. In your 17 years, you have done nothing with your life but cause chaos, confusion, and hurt. Going in and out of juvenile detention. For what reason? Who knows? What reason is it? We will find out. Why won't you do what's right? Why won't you follow the law?
It's not that, ma'am. It's just
I mean, no, it is that.
as I got older, I realized like I understand like severity of this case right now. Like I think about it every day. But like I was trying to change my life for the better. Like all that juvenile stuff, like it's been years. Like that was years.
Well, I don't even understand why you were doing juvenile stuff. I don't understand that. Life is simple. You go to school, get your education.
Yes, ma'am.
Unless you're saying your mom is a bad mom, I don't know. I'm not in your household. So then it's you. Why won't you follow rules? And why are you out here tattooing? And what is that? A bag with money on it?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just I just like the tattoo.
It's not that tattoo has not been done well. And let me just tell you, everybody out here with all of these tattoos, that's fine. Get your tattoos, but then deal with the consequences. Don't come back and say somebody won't give me a job because they're looking at me because of my tattoos. That's all on you.
Yes.
And what is the tattoo of the name across your eyebrow?
That is my little sister that passed away, ma'am.
All right. So why put it above your eye?
I was young when I got the tattoo. I
How
felt
old?
like I was 15 at the time.
All right. So you're 15 years old. Who is letting you get a tattoo? Your mom?
No, I didn't live. That's when I lived with my father.
Your father said,
That's why-
your father took you to the tattoo shop and allowed you to have a tattoo?
No, ma'am.
So you're not obeying anybody's rules. You're just doing what you want to do, acting as though you're an adult. Have you ever had employment?
Yes, ma'am.
Doing what?
I worked here. Actually, it was a month before I got locked up. I worked for Zenith Promotions. We worked for a project called the Parker Project. We help families with kids with cancer. We raise money for them and stuff like that. So to go like tell family pay for like transportation, food, housing, stuff.
How are
like
you
that.
raising money?
It's like donate, like it's community funded basically. Like like you see those people that stand outside of the stores like Walmart and stuff.
Mhm.
And we got like waivers.
Let me just tell you, if I place you on probation, that's going to be something that you do in your spare time. That's not going to be your employment.
Yes, I understand.
You are very lucky that your brother didn't die.
I understand. I think about that every day.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, or proof of full-time enrollment in school. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Gang evaluation. 200 hours of community service restitution. You're going to either have your GED or either he's going to do some type of trade school. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. You're not allowed to have any weapons. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And we can do the gun safety course, although I don't know why people don't know. Can't have unloaded weapons around children. Children are curious.
Yes, ma'am.
The MRT course. And this is to run concurrent with 2025 CC 008119. And we can do a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. Have you ever had any type of mental health treatment or
Yes,
you have?
yes,
Have you ever been diagnosed?
yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to do a MIC evaluation. That can be out of custody and a referral for Center for Healthcare Services. Probation. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I don't know everything that's happening in your life. I know a little bit. I've read the police report, and you're not on a good track. You're not on a good track for not ending up in somebody's prison for the rest of your life. That's the way you're moving through this world. And if you continue to move through this world like that, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to be in prison. Somebody's going to be telling some sob story. You're going to probably end up getting sentenced to like 50 years for something. And then somebody's going to want to go do a GoFundMe for you. And then somebody's going to be saying, oh my gosh, it's so sad that he got 50 years. Life is so simple. Follow the rules. And what you're doing, it's not good trouble, right? You're not out there protesting for people to be able to eat wherever they want to eat. You're not out there a part of the Montgomery bus boycott. You're just out here doing stupid stuff. And life is so simple. Your ancestors died for you so you could be better, and you're not taking advantage of anything. School is free. You don't even have to pay for school. When my mom started school, guess what? Blacks only. They had the colored school of Shreveport, and that was for Black students. And my grandmother, they didn't even really have a school for her. And then her grandmother was a slave. And here you out here doing stupid stuff, tattooing names on your body, tattooing a bag of money on your body like you're chasing a bag of money. Life is supposed to be more than chasing money. When you're on this planet, you know what your main goal is supposed to do? Try to make it better for somebody else. And you're not doing that. You're just moving through life, committing crimes and thinking it's not going to catch up with you. You're hearing red, and you know why you're hearing red? Only 1 to 2 reasons. Either there's some gang affiliation going on, or either because of your age and they're trying to keep you separated from other people. But it's not going to end well for you if you don't straighten your life out. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And your brother and your siblings, you're supposed to be an example for them to look up to. But they can't even come to you. If you were in my household, I wouldn't want any siblings coming to you because you won't give good advice. You're doing things that you shouldn't be doing anyway. And now that's what all your siblings are picking up. Oh, it's cool to go to juvenile. Oh, it's cool to go to jail. And I'm sure your mom has visited you or called you at the jail. Your siblings know you're at the jail. They're thinking all of that's cool, and it's not. So if you don't change, you're going to end up in prison. And what I can tell you in this court, communication is key. Your attorney will tell you, I don't take joy in sending people to prison, but I will. He says, you're 17. Guess what? 17-year-old can go to prison just as well as anybody else. And you're looking at 8 years in the prison. And 8 years in the prison is different from juvenile. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You are now viewed as an adult in the system, even though you're only 17. And if you don't get it together, you're going to end up in prison.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what will happen? I'll remember that I sent you to prison, but I'm just going to move on to the next case. Good luck to you.
Some courtroom moments are loud, others are quiet. But sometimes the quiet moments hit the hardest. And by the end of this hearing, the real sentence wasn't just measured in years. It was measured in consequences. What makes this case so powerful is that it wasn't just about one crime. It was about choices. A series of decisions that changed lives long before the judge ever entered the courtroom. Miguel Angel Rangel stood before the court knowing exactly what was at stake. Multiple charges. Multiple cases. Years of his future hanging in the balance. When the judge handed down 8 years in prison, the legal process was over. But then something unexpected happened. The judge stopped talking about laws. She started talking about people. Because behind every criminal charge is a ripple effect that rarely shows up on paper. One of the most chilling parts of this case wasn't the prison sentence. It was the judge's reminder that a person who tried to help someone on the side of the road may never stop to help another stranger again. Think about that. One act of deception can create fear. Fear creates hesitation, and hesitation can affect someone who genuinely needs help someday. That's the hidden damage many crimes leave behind, not just stolen property, not just court files, but broken trust. And then came a completely different story. A nurse, a mother, a woman who had spent 15 years sober before unimaginable grief pulled her back into alcohol. Unlike Rangel's case, this wasn't a story of theft or deception. It was a story of loss, pain, and self-destruction, yet the danger was just as real. A third DWI could have ended with flashing lights, sirens, and a funeral. Instead, everyone got lucky. And sometimes luck is the only thing standing between a mistake and a tragedy. That's what makes these two cases so fascinating when you place them side by side. One defendant lost freedom because of criminal choices. The other nearly lost everything because grief led to reckless decisions. Different paths, different stories, but both ended in the same place: a courtroom, a judge, and accountability. What stands out most is that Judge Boyd understood something many people forget. Justice isn't always about being harsh, and it isn't always about being merciful. It's about finding the balance between the two. For Rangel, that balance meant prison. For Johnson, it meant years of strict supervision, treatment, monitoring, and a constant reminder that second chances come with conditions. Psychologically, these cases reveal something deeply human. People rarely wake up planning to destroy their future. Sometimes it's greed. Sometimes it's desperation, sometimes it's grief, but every decision carries a price tag, the scary part. Most people don't see that price until it's too late. So now we turn the question over to you. Was 8 years enough for Miguel Angel Rangel? Do you think the judge made the right call with Caitlin Johnson? Should personal tragedy affect sentencing? And does everyone deserve a second chance if nobody was killed? One thing is certain. Courtrooms aren't just places where punishment is handed out. They're places where choices are examined under a microscope. And in the end, these cases remind us of a simple truth. A single decision can take seconds to make, but the consequences can follow you for years, sometimes for the rest of your life. Comment your thoughts below, and subscribe for more real courtroom cases and true crime breakdowns.